Happy morning, children. Welcome to Blue Stars High Secondary School online classes. Today you have your English class and we are going to see the supplementary unit lesson of the unit 7. Okay, so this is the last lesson of your English textbook. This is the supplementary part. Okay, so the name of the supplementary is a dilemma. Okay, so what is that? Yeah, see here, a dilemma. So this lesson is written by Silas Ware Mitchell. Okay, so the name of the author is Silas Ware Mitchell. So he was born in 1829 and he died in 1914. He was a neurologist by profession. Okay, so you can just see here the author. He was among the famous physicians of his time and a prolific writer of both scientific and literary works. Okay, so he was also a famous physician. Okay, he's a neurologist, right? So, and he is a neurologist. Who is a neurologist? The one who, like, yeah, deals with the nerves. Okay, like a medical practitioner. He is. Okay, so he is also a physician and also he is a prolific writer, is a well-known writer who can write both the scientific and literary works. Okay, so he was born in Philadelphia, studied at the University of Pennsylvania and received the degree of MD in 1850. So he mastered. Okay, and he is considered the father of neurology as well as a pioneer in scientific medicine. So he is also called as the father of neurology. See who is father of neurology? Silas Ware Mitchell. Okay, so he published more than 25 literary titles and his medical experiences and background enabled him to write historical fiction with much psychological insight. So what is this? Since he is a neurologist, he was writing many of his works. Okay, so many of his works were containing many historical fiction with psychological insight, which means like very deep. So I mean, how a person will handle some situation. So in that way, he used to think very deeply, and he was giving all his works. Okay, so see here, many honorary degrees were conferred upon him by several universities at home and abroad. Okay. The American Academy of Neurology Award for Young Researchers is named after him. So he was a well-known author and scientist of his age. Okay. So let's see some glossary part here. See the first one, ingenious. Ingenious means clever, original and inventive. Okay, so it is ingenious. Mania. Mania, you don't know, an extensive, persistent desire and obsession. So which means like who is very much eager about something. It is called as mania. Malicious. Malicious means intent to harm or upset someone, like very in a cruel way. Malicious. Queer. Queer is strange. Okay, very strange thing is queer. Appalled. Appalled is shocked. Okay, what is appalled? Shocked. Oddity. Oddity is the quality of being strange or peculiar. Okay, oddity. Odd, we say no, is odd man out. So like very odd one, which is very strange. Closet. Closet is a cupboard. Okay. Incredible. Incredible is impossible to believe. Okay, unbelievable. That is incredible. Contrive. Hatch a plan, be deliberate use of skills. So what is this? Like using your all the intelligence, you're just giving a plan, right? That is called as contrive. Despotic. Despotic is tyrannical or autocratic. Okay, so despotic is tyrannical or autocratic. Avarice. Avarice is extreme greed for wealth. Okay, so despotic and avarice. Just remember these two words. Avarice is extreme greed for wealth. Jest. Jest is a joke. Vivisection. Vivisection is a surgery conducted on a living organism for experimental. Understood? So now let's get into this lesson, a dilemma by Silas Ware Mitchell. So this you can just what do you see here? The side, yeah, you can just see some collection of stones, isn't it? What stones are these? Like the rubies are there, some diamonds are there, and pearls are there, isn't it? So some colorful, precious stones you can just see here. So this is something related to this stones, isn't it? On seeing this pic, you can just get an idea. See here. So this story starts like this. I was just 37 when my uncle Philip died. A week before that event, he sent for me, and here, let me say that I had never set eyes on him. So, what is this? So, the author who is just narrating the story, he is 37 years old. Okay. So, when he was 37 years old, his uncle, whose name is Philip, he died. Okay. And before his death, a week before Uncle Philip died, he was calling this man, the author. He was just calling the author, okay, and he was just telling something. And before that, the uncle wanted to see this narrator, okay, the one who is telling the story is called as a narrator, right? We'll see what is the name of this narrator in the later part of the lesson. So see here, a week before that event, he sent for me, and here let me say that I had never set eyes on him. So what is this? So till now, till this age of 37, the narrator has not seen the uncle. Okay, so this is the first time this uncle is, yeah, asking the narrator to come and visit him, to come and see him. So till now I have not seen my uncle. He hated my mother, but I don't know why. She told me long before his last illness that I need expect nothing from my father's brother. So this uncle is obviously a paternal uncle. Who is the paternal uncle? The father's brother. Okay. So what is he telling? Yeah, mommy is telling. Narrator's mom is telling, like, I don't want anything from the father's brother. Okay, which means he hated, so this brother, this uncle, no, he hated the mother and the author so much. And even the mother is also telling, I did not expect anything from the father's brother. Okay, he was an inventor. So who was an inventor? Yeah, Uncle Philip. He was an inventor, an able and ingenious mechanical engineer, and had much money by his improvement in turbine wheels. So what is Uncle Philip? He is an inventor and he is a mechanical engineer, and also he was making more and more money by his turbine wheel improvement. Okay, he was just improvising his turbine wheels, and he was making a lot of money in that. He was a bachelor, lived alone, cooked his own meals, and collected precious stones, especially rubies and pearls. So he was a bachelor, he was not married yet, and also he was living alone, all alone, and was cooking on his own. Everything he was just doing on his own. And also what is doing, yeah, his main thing is collecting all the precious stones, especially rubies, and rubies are the red colored stones, okay, and pearls. Okay, that is the main thing for Uncle Philip. Okay, so see here, from the time he made his first money, he had this mania. So, what mania he had? He had the mania of collecting precious stones. So, the first time when he get money for this stone, he was having this mania, and then he was collecting the stones. As he grew richer, the desire to possess rare and costly gems became stronger. So, what happened? He was just selling these precious stones, and he was making money out of it, isn't it? So once he started to making money out of it, the desire for making more and more money was becoming so stronger. Okay, and so he was very crazed in collecting lot of precious stones, and he want to make money, and he want to become so rich. Understood? When he bought a new stone, he carried it in his pocket for a month, and now and then took it out and looked at it. Then it was added to the collection in a safe at the trust company. So whenever he is getting a new stone, okay, no new precious stone, he used to put it in his pocket for 1 month. Then after a month, what he will do? He will just take it out and look at it. After that only, he will add it to the collection in his safe. Safe is a box, okay, where he is collecting his all the precious stones, okay. And he will just pay safe at the trust company. You know what is it? No, in the trust company there will be lockers. Even in the banks we have the lockers and all, no, that is called as safe. Then he will just adding it up to the collection which he has kept in the trust company. Understood? So see here, at the time he sent for me, I was a clerk and poor enough. So he was a clerk. Okay, this man, no, this author, when Uncle Philip was calling for him, what work he was doing? He was a clerk and he was very poor. Remembering my mother's words, his message gave me his sole relative, no new hopes, but I thought it best to go. So what the mother was telling, he will not help you, isn't it? So we cannot go and ask any help from this my uncle. And though in spite of the mother's advice, this man, this author, he thought he is the, I mean, he is a relative somehow, and however, he is not going to do anything. So he thought, okay, let me go and see what he is telling. That is the thought which happens, which arises in the mind of the author. You see here, when I sat down by his bedside, he began with a malicious grin. Okay, malicious grin is not a real smile. Okay, with some very harmful smile. Okay, so what is he telling? I suppose you think me queer. I will explain. So this Uncle Philip is telling, I suppose I know that you look at me, that I am a very strange person. Okay, you know why I called you after all these years. So that might be very strange to you. Let me tell you, I will explain to you what is this. See here, what he said was certainly queer enough. Okay, I have been living on an annuity into which I put my fortune. Annuity means like we'll be like putting some amount in bank and we'll be getting some interest on that, isn't it? So only this person, no, he's who is working as a clerk, and this person is living only on the annuity. So from that money only is leading his life. Okay, and you see he's studying and he's also very strange. This author is feeling very strange when this Uncle Philip is calling this person. Understood? See here, in other words, I have been, as to money, concentric half of my life to enable me to be as eccentric as I please the rest of it. So what is this? Whatever he has is earning, he is just keeping on spending it. That is what. As to money, concentric half of my life to enable me to be as eccentric as I please the rest of it, which means whatever I'm earning, I'm spending. So only that I can do, but I cannot have money at all. Okay. Now I repent of my wickedness to you all, and I desire to live in the memory of at least one of my family. So who is telling all these? So all these words are told by this Uncle Philip. What is he telling? Yeah, you know that since I'm calling you after all these years, you might take it as a very strange thing, a very odd thing. I know that. But you know, I was living only on my annuity. From the money which I have deposited in the bank only, I'm getting that money, the interest of that. So from that only, I'm just leading my life. So what is this? Whatever I am just earning, I was just getting. So that is I have to spend it back. So I have no money to save. And also I know that I mean I know that I will be dead soon, and at least I want to be alive in one of my relatives' memory. Okay, that is why I have called you. Okay, you think I am poor and have only my annuity. You will be profitably surprised. I have never parted with my precious stones. They will be yours. So what is it telling? Yeah, you know that I am so poor. Okay, only I am just living in my annuity only. But if I tell you something, you will be surprised. So what is that? So I have my precious stones with me. Okay, so this all these precious stones I will give to you because you are the only family member who is alive. Okay, that is why I want to give my precious stones to you. So this Uncle Philip is telling to author. Understood? And you are my sole heir. Sole heir means, what is the heir? The one who take care of the, if, for example, if the father is in a deathbed, what he will do, he will give all the belongings, all the, so whatever the job he is taking care, whatever business he is undertaking, so everything he will just hand over to the, the son, isn't it? Even that properties, everything he will just give to son. So that is called as heir. Okay, heir is the, yeah, we say in Tamil as varis, right? So this uncle is telling, you are my sole heir. I shall carry with me to the other world the satisfaction of making one man happy. So which means uncle is telling, I am sure that I will die. So I will be at least happy when I am dead, when I am going to the other world. I will be very happy that I am making at least one man happy by giving my precious stones to you. Okay, so I will be helping you in one way or the other to lead your life. This is what he is telling. No doubt you have always had expectations, and I desire that you should continue to expect. My jewels are in my safe, there is nothing else left. So, what is he telling? Yeah, no doubt you have always had expectations, which means, yeah, always people will have expectations, right? So whenever see that too, this uncle is calling this man after so long years, only at the age of 37. When this author is 37, the uncle is calling him. So by this time, what? Yeah, he'll be like thinking, okay, maybe this uncle is very well off, so he wants to give his money to me. That is why he's calling. Okay. And so this uncle is telling, yeah, so you'll be having expectations, and I want this expectations to continue. See, note this point. What is he telling? I desire that you should continue to expect, which means you want to keep on expecting what uncle will give, what uncle will give. Okay, so that expectation should be always there in your mind, which means, so he has to keep on thinking about his uncle. He said, no, at least I want to live in one of her family's members in mind, isn't it? So this is what he's just telling. So my jewels are in my safe and there is nothing else left. So what is he telling? So all my jewels are in the safe. Safe, I told you, that is a lockup, and then I don't have anything in hand. When I thanked him, he grinned all over his face, lean face, and said, you will have to pay for my funeral. So, what is he telling? So, this man said, see, I have my precious stones, I have, and I have some jewels in my safe. So, all will be yours. And when the man is, when the uncle says this author was very happy and he is just smiling. Okay, when he smiles, this uncle is telling, okay, you can take everything, but what you have to do when I die, you have to take care of the funeral, you have to pay for it. Okay, I must say that I never looked forward to any expenditure with more pleasure than to what it would cost me to put him away in the earth as a rose. Sorry, so we just see till this. I must say that I never look forward to any expenditure with more pleasure than to what it would cost me to put him away in the earth. So which means this man is also ready. Okay, so this Uncle Philip is asking this author to bury him, to take care of his funeral, to spend the money for his funeral, isn't it? And he is also like very happy. He feels very happy, though he is taking care of uncle's funeral. Why he is very happy? He's very happy that he will be receiving some amount of money. Okay, and some like the precious stones and all those jewels he will be getting. No, so that is why he is very happy to take care of his burial, and he accepted. Okay, as I rose to go, he said, the rubies are valuable. They are in my safe for the trust company. Before you unlock the box, be very careful to read a letter which lies on top of it. Be sure not to shake the box. I thought this odd. Don't come back, it won't hasten things. So now what the uncle is telling? Yes, so this man agrees to take care of the funeral of Uncle Philip. And when he says this, the man accepted to take care of his funeral, and he's just moving out. And start when he's just arising from his chair to go out. And now he is telling, this Uncle Philip is telling, the rubies are valuable. You can just see a ruby here. Okay, you could see, red color diamond. It's called as a ruby. He says the rubies are valuable. They are in my safe. So where is it? Where are the rubies? They are in the safe at the trust company. Okay, so before you unlock, and he's also telling one more thing. So what the Uncle Philip is telling. So even if you get the box from the trust company, you have a letter on it. You have to read the letter very carefully. Okay, and you should not shake the box. So when the Uncle Philip says this, this man, no, this author, he was feeling something is fishy about it. Something's odd. Why should we not shake the box? So he was just thinking about it. Okay, and then he is telling, this Uncle Philip is telling, so don't come back. It won't hasten things. Which means, so he was just giving all the instructions. My Yeah, all my precious stones, all my rubies are at the safe in the trust company. So what he's telling, so before you take that box and unlocking it, you have to read the letter on top of it, and you should not shake it. Okay, and you should not come back. Okay, that will not change anything. This is what the Uncle Philip is telling. Okay, so he died that next week and was handsomely buried. The day after his will was found, leaving me his hair, I opened his safe and found in it nothing but an iron box, evidently of his own making. So, what is this? So, the next week itself, okay, this Uncle Philip was calling this author, and he was just talking to him regarding his funeral. What is he telling? If you take care of my funeral, I will give you some precious stones and jewels. Okay, and where he has kept all those precious stones? In the safe at the trust company, isn't it? So he is telling, yeah, after this, the next week itself, the Uncle Philip died. Okay, and then he was buried by the author. So the day after his will, he found, sorry, the day after, his will was found, leaving me his hair. So what is this? He has told Uncle Philip was also, yeah, leaving this author as his hair. I opened his safe and found in it nothing but an iron box. So what is this inside the safe? What is inside the locker? There was a iron box, okay, which is made by Uncle Philip itself. So already we have told, no, he is also a very good, yeah, knowledgeable person. Is a very good knowledgeable person. So he was just making a iron box. So iron box means not the one which we use to iron. Okay, irumbu petti, that is called as an iron box. Okay, so this iron box was found in the locker. Understood? So for he was a skilled workman and very ingenious. So this iron box, it was made by himself, and which shows he was a very genius person. The box was heavy and strong. So the box was very strong. It was so weight it was. So see the size of the box, about 10 inches long and 8 inches wide and 10 inches high. So they're almost a big size, no? So on it lay a letter. Uncle told, no, already. Yeah, there will be a letter. You have to read it. On it lay a letter to me. It ran thus. So see the letter here. Dear Tom. So what is the name of this author? Tom. Okay, this is why I told you to listen. See here. So from first onwards, the conversation is between this Tom and Uncle Philip only. The author name is Tom. Okay. So dear Tom, this box contains a large number of very fine pigeon blood rubies and a fair lot of diamonds. One is blue, a beauty. So what is he telling? This box has lot of precious stones. So especially what is there in it? Pigeon blood rubies. Okay, like the blood rubies and a fair lot of diamonds. One is blue, a beauty. Okay, there are hundreds of pearls. So what are the colors of diamonds? It has red, it has pigeon blood rubies there, and then blue. Okay, so this colors of diamonds are there, and what is there? Hundreds of pearls are there. So hundreds of pearls. Among them, one is a famous green pearl and a necklace of blue pearls, for which any woman would sell her soul or her affection. So this uncle is telling about the content of the box. So what are the things which is inside the box? So rubies are there, Pigeon blood rubies are there, then blue color diamonds are there, then hundreds of pearls. Okay, what is, you know what is a pearl, right? Muttu, isn't it? So hundreds of pearls are there, and he is also telling among them one is a green pearl. Okay, famous green color pearl. Okay, have you ever seen a green color pearl? No, we have seen only white color pearls, isn't there? So see here, it's a famous green pearl and a necklace of blue pearls. So what is also inside there? Yeah, with a necklace. Okay, necklace with a blue pearls. So any woman, okay, who is seeing this blue pearl necklace will just leave her soul. Sell her soul means they are ready to give up anything for getting this blue pearl necklace. Okay, so whomever, no, even he, they will just come out of the relationship also. So that much eager any woman will be on seeing this blue pearl necklace. So when he was just writing this, suddenly Tom is thinking about Susan. Susan is the girl, lady whom Tom is about to getting married. Okay. See, I wish you to continue to have expectations and continuously to remember your dear uncle. So this is the line. See here. What is he telling? I want you to have expectations. What expectations? What my uncle have given me, what my uncle will give me. So all these expectations you have to keep on having, which means I will be in your mind forever. Okay. I would have left these stones to some charity, but I hate the poor as much as I hate your mother's son. Yes, rather more. So, what is he telling? See how cruel he is. So, this man, Uncle Philip, has called Tom and asked him to take care of the funeral. But what is he telling? I would have give all these precious stones to some charity. Charity is for free, isn't it? But what is he telling? I don't like the poor people at all. Okay, especially just like your mother's son. Who is the mother's son? Mother's son is nothing but Tom. He is telling to Tom only, right? So who is Tom's mother's son? Tom only. So she is telling, I hate the poor as much as I hate your mother's son. So I hate you more than the poor, but no other way I'm giving you this as a, yeah, my property. Okay. The box contains an interesting mechanism which will act with certainty as you unlock it and explode 10 ounces of my improved super sensitive dynamite. See here, ounces is the quantity on which dynamite will be counted. Okay, so what is it telling? Yeah, this box I have made it on my own, and I have just made it out of a mechanism wherein if you try to unlock the box, if you open the box, this dynamite will explode. That will, yeah, okay. So what is this? Super sensitive dynamite. Okay, no. To be accurate, there are only 9.5 ounces. He is telling almost there are 10 ounces. Then he says, no, 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 not 10 ounces. There is only 9.5 ounces of dynamite is there. Just like the bombs, the atom bombs are made. So just like that, he's telling, okay, doubt me and open it, and you will be blown to atoms. So he's telling, if you doubt me, okay, if you doubt me and if you open it, you will be blown to atoms. Means you will be like broken into pieces. You'll be teared out into pieces because what is inside there? The dynamites are there. So you'll be blown into atoms. Believe me, and you will continue to nourish expectations which will never be fulfilled. So, what is he telling? See, if you doubt me in the sense there is no dynamite, there is only rubies are there. Okay, like that. If you think it and if you open it, you will be, yeah, blown out to atoms. So you'll be like broken into pieces. But if you believe my words that there is a dynamite inside, and if you just continue to have this box with you, and always you'll be having these expectations, but your expectations will never be fulfilled. As a considerate man, I counsel extreme care in handling the box. Don't forget your affectionate uncle. So what is he telling? Yeah, so this man is telling, I was also handling this box very carefully, and now it's your turn to take care of the box. You have to handle it carefully. And also, don't forget your uncle who has given you such a wonderful gift. Okay. So, with this, we stop. So now let us see in the next class what is happening, whether this man is taking the box with him or he is just throwing the box, or what he, whether he is getting any rubies or he is exploding, whatever it is, we will see. Okay, children, so this is the assignment part for you. So whatever we are done, okay, to what the pages which we have covered today, you are just going to learn that part, okay, and learn the question answers and synonyms related to that part, okay, write it in your classwork. So thank you, children. Have a blessed day. We'll see you in the next class.